Going on, Aquarius? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of August 24th through August 30th of 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, we got the sun in your 8th house fully illuminating that area with Mercury there, so you're getting a lot of information fast here in Virgo about your, the deep truths, your transformations, what needs to end and what needs to begin and what needs to come out, what hidden things in life need to pop up and be dealt with so that you can grow and merge and figure things out. It also could bring in some investment stuff. It is other people's money here in the 8th house, so something definitely could happen here with Virgo season, and maybe some investments or something could be some money. Could be a lot of things. The 8th house is deep. It's a really deep one, so I think more than anything, it is about transforming and bringing up that deep truth. And with Mercury here making the it's a trine to Uranus in your 4th house, it is about that foundation and that bringing that electricity into your home life and connecting the electricity with the true emotion that is trying to take you higher and to really bring it to mind. With both Mercury and Uranus here, it is very much about the mind. It is very much about figuring things out. And Uranus, I think, is trying to take you higher to connect with the deep emotions that are going to bring you that true deep-rooted foundation that you can truly build off of right now. And it's a good aspect to start the week. That, and on Monday, the moon in Scorpio in your 10th house is going to make a grand trine with Neptune in your 2nd house as well as Venus in your 6th house. And it's bigger than that because it's a kite formation, because we got Capricorn in your 12th house in a big play here too, with Jupiter and Pluto in opposition to Venus this week. And then, of course, the moon in Scorpio and Neptune respectively will be sextiling Jupiter and Pluto. So it's a lot. It's a big aspect. It's got a lot of planet involved, and it truly is this portal. And especially really focusing on your 12th house and your 6th house here, it's like, man, there's so much unseen things happening and taking place within you right now that there's truly a gift. And it's like when you can truly focus your emotions on what's going to take you to the highest place in life and what you truly value, well, you can start to make these steps that lead towards a beautiful routine in life that brings you beauty and really does take you up the stairway to where you want to go and what you want to accomplish, and to bring you true emotional satisfaction and satisfaction that comes from the heart that really does connect you. So it's a big portal at the beginning of the week, and it really is pointing towards Venus. And Venus in your 6th house here wants to see the beauty in all the work you do. Like the little stuff that you do adds up, and it makes a big difference. And when you're channeling that unseen, you have so many 12th house transits going on right now. Big ones, really shaping like your subconscious in a completely different way, and it's unseen, and like you're going through this big transformation, getting ready to start this new big cycle of your life. And I know you can feel that. So it is about those little steps that you can do right now and valuing them and seeing the beauty in them, because they are paying dividends. So keep up that. And I think this week can go as good for you as it can. Taurus, like I want to say you and Taurus and even Leo probably have it the best this week, and even for Virgo season, because even the mutable signs and especially the cardinal signs, like this week's intense. So Aquarius, I think you got it pretty good if you're just doing those little things every day and not stressing yourself out and really tuning into the unseen and listening to the signs. There's so many signs coming towards you right now. If you can't feel it, that's what you should focus on, is tuning out all the noise around you so that you can feel and hear that. The moon is going to transit into Capricorn in your 12th house, so just adding to that Capricorn stellium in your 12th house. I mean, truly, you need to feel the unseen right now and feel the depths within yourself so that you can really grow. And it's going to be in opposition to Venus, so there is a lot of pressure this week on Venus in general. Like, how can you really keep one foot in front of the other to see the beauty and the value and find that emotional comfort too? It's a lot. And then when the moon comes into Capricorn, it's also going to, I forgot to mention the moon in Sagittarius before coming in. So when the moon moves into your 11th house this week, it is going to make its first quarter square to the sun in your 8th house. I think this is definitely about, really connecting to others by connecting to yourself, your deep emotions, your deep truth, and disconnecting from anything that isn't of the truth or doesn't align with your truth will make a huge push towards getting through this this heavy week. The moon in Sag is also going to square Neptune in your second house. Again, if you're not in your true value of who you truly are and what actually feels good in your life, in this physical world to you, this is going to feel like things are just getting ripped away. It's going to feel like you can't connect to yourself, to your soul, or to anything. And it's going to feel like it just the connecting in general is going to feel like an illusion. So it's a hard aspect here. With everything else going on top of it, it's just like some icing on the cake. So then the moon will move into Capricorn, of course, oppose Venus, and it's going to square Mars with that, with Saturn. Exactly on Saturn, it's going to square Mars in your third house. Taking action in your day-to-day life and listening to these downloads are going to make all the difference in your environment. How can you listen to what's coming in and transform your environment to mix, this big cycle that's shifting in your life? This goes down to the place you stay at, the room you're in, the block you live on. I mean, are you truly taking action and enjoying where you're at right now? Because if you don't enjoy where you're at right now, it's going to be really difficult. It's a hard aspect. And especially with Mars in your third house for the rest of the year, squaring Saturn in your 12th house for the rest of the year. Like, this truly is coming down to, like, you have to take action for these downloads you're getting, these unseen forces. And when you do tune into that, you're going to be able to shift and pivot your reality and your environment into what truly serves you. And then the moon's going to move into your first house of Aquarius and square Uranus to end the week. So it's just, there's a lot going on this week. It's a heavy week, and Uranus is in your fourth house again. So this is about truly aligning yourself with the emotions that you truly want to put out, your ego, your identity, who you are, how you're putting your passion out there, what you're putting your passion into. And is it yourself, and is it your foundation, and is it your truth? And if it's not, there's going to be a shock that comes in that wants to kick you right onto that path. But if you're in it, it could feel, like Uranus is bringing you something amazing too. It's a heavy week. Card's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Man, this card's crazy too. It's got that little devil guy in it. You got to take the risk, man. Capricorn in your 12th house is like totally just risking everything for the unknown. And you just have to just trust that, like, if you spin the wheel of life, it's just going to work out. And, like, that's where Aquarius can tap into that consciousness so well, because you guys are fixed air, and you guys are very intelligent, and you guys are innovative. And it's like, sometimes I think maybe you want to analyze things too much. But if you stop analyzing and just take the chance and take the risk, you could get the greatest gift in life. But if you're too scared to spin the wheel and you just think you're going to land on death or the devil or the bankruptcy, like Wheel of Fortune, for instance, like the bankrupt slot, but you'll never get a chance to hit the jackpot. So you got to take the risk for the unseen and just go for it. And truly, I think, make sure that you're listening to the signs that are coming through and to the deepness within you, the deep emotions, because they want to guide you through this. And I think that the daily things you can do step by step are going to make all the difference in the world too. I love you very much, Aquarius, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.